Good morning. Happy New Year's to everybody. Excuse me. First video of the year. Just kind of BSing with you, talking about what I've been doing, what I did last night. Talking Airsoft some more. Drone stuff is in the mix. I got a couple ideas. I've actually downloaded a couple songs. I already have some fun ideas. Waiting for the cowls, ducks, things for that guy so I can put him back up in the air. It was a fun evening last night. A couple people, part of my bowling team, came over, hung out, and we did a bunch of airsoft stuff. My friend Ryan, awesome bowler, awesome bowler, made his own tactical vest that we tried out last night. Needless to say, we were shooting at each other. It was pretty fun, and what he came up with was pretty impressive. By using some cardboard, some duct tape, and some creativeness, he was able to make a really cool vest. I wish I had some pictures of it. I should have. He's going to make some more. He's talking about making some riot shields. So, I mean, the airsoft thing over here is getting real. We've got about 10 guys that are getting into it, so it should be cool. I've been doing some mods and stuff already to my stuff, because you know me, I don't leave anything alone. This here, if you didn't watch the other video, do I have a picture? Yeah, this is the Fab Arms STF 12. Put the sight on it, which is mega accurate. I am super impressed with the range on this thing. It is super accurate, super far. I gotta measure that telephone pole. If you've seen any of the videos of my backyard, there's a telephone pole just off my property, in between my neighbor and I's property, and you're able to tag that thing with accuracy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We shoot the swing set, so that's gonna be 50. I think they rated this from like 60 to 70 feet before it loses its oomph, and I would push that and argue about 100. You could use this for more than just close quarters, I think. Obviously, you don't got this. Excuse me, no coffee. You don't have the FPS that some of the other guns have, or the rate of fire, but I think it's quiet. You pump it real quick, you can shoot off a shot and duck back down. I think you could actually use this as a main weapon depending on what style or game of airsoft you're playing. What I did is I hydro dipped and purposely textured this one, so I left it kind of sloppy on purpose after mixing it and trying it a couple times to get it just to look like a branch or muddy branch or something that would blend into the woods. Kind of was thinking about doing this too. The only problem was trying to plug it and get something in there to not allow any of the water inside and then be able to get it back out. So that may be like a wrap or a tape thing that I may mess with, but it looks super cool. It matches the pistol. It's like a matching situation. I took a couple little short vids I was going to put together of how this thing came out, completely finished and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm blown away with how good it came out, how detailed it looks. Maybe we can zoom in a little better. It's super cool, and this will definitely blend in. Not that you're going to worry about it, because it's going to be sitting kind of, you know, on you in a holster or whatnot. Yep. I was thinking about maybe doing the bottom of the mag. We'll see. But, yeah. This thing, at least we set up a little target thing in the basement last night. I have a really thick piece of foam, and we put it inside of a little box, and it had like a little shooting gallery last night, and the thing worked well. We must have saved or salvaged like 500 rounds last night doing it that way. After shooting this, probably about 3,000 rounds. Other than, my only complaint would just be the noise. Let's see if I can do it with one hand here. Hold on a sec. So when the slide, it's a blowback. No, I really can't. Maybe, hold on. That's got that really loud ting noise. If you were trying to be stealthy and shoot and not, you know, make noise, that would be my only complaint, is it makes a lot of noise when the slide moves, because this is a CO2 blowback. Other than that, I don't care, because the only time that this thing's coming out was I'm running and gunning. By the time I get to you, it's already too late. So I am highly impressed with this. The CO2, you can get anywhere from 100, 120, depending how quickly you're licking off shots. The CO2 will last. I don't have any empty ones to show you. It's just a little 12 grammers. The back little panel pulls off, CO2 goes in, you twist it, locks in. Super easy. Because there's a couple people I know that have some pistols, and I think they're not easy to swap. You'd have to have a mag, as the CO2 goes in the mag on a couple different styles. You need an Allen wrench, you got to tighten it, and it's just a pain in the ass on the go if you're playing and if you're not prepped. It's not my idea of a good pistol for changing stuff out. Accuracy and looks and how it handles, they're great, but I'm going to stick with this guy until it breaks and then figure out. There's another Walther, the PPQ, I think. Is this the P99? Yeah, DAO. I said that wrong in the last video. The other one I think is, there's a tactical version and then the regular. I think one's green gas, one's CO2, but I want to stick with the CO2. So I've been messing. This is the Lancer Tactical LT25. Absolutely amazing gun, super accurate. The batteries also last. I don't have a good count on that, so I wasn't paying attention, but the batteries last quite a while. I got two of them. I got the 9.6 volt, not the 8 point, whatever they were. Great range. The hop-up thing is absolutely badass and super simple, and it's very detailed, so you pull back, flip it over. For you newbies in the Airsoft. So you got your little, you do your hop, whatever you call it, your charge. Can't do it with one hand. You pull that back, and this slides back, and it shows you a little rotary wheel, and then you can twist it in which direction you want. Down makes the ball go up a little more, and up on this makes it go down. That allowing for hop up, so you can get a little more distance, a little more accuracy. If you've watched any of the videos on this thing, it comes with this cool little sound amplifier, they call it. I hydro dipped this, this was my practice piece. But if you notice, it's completely different than all the others. I had knocked out the centerpiece, which I don't think I saved. Did I save it? Did I save it? Yeah, I did. So I knocked out the center, and for a good reason. I am going to be a sneaky bastard, and I got one of those little tracer units that go on to here. It has two 3.7 volt batteries and a couple LEDs that are UV LEDs, so as the ball passes, it triggers the light. It's motion sensitive, and it turns on the lights, and as the ball goes through, it charges it, and then spits them out glowing. So it looks like tracer rounds, and that should fit inside of here, which will kind of stealth that a little bit, because this can just pop on and off super easy. And then if I don't want to use it again, it protects it from banging into stuff. And then somewhere I have the orange tip, just the tip, for transport, for shooting in the backyard. And you know, in this world, people are afraid of these, what it looks like. I won't even get into that. I have the orange tip here, so hopefully people will see it and not be all freaked out, because it does look exactly like, other than this piece, it does look exactly like what the real one looks like. Weight-wise, I think it's around 7 pounds. It is definitely a little bit heavier. Like, the shotgun doesn't weigh anything, which is kind of funny because it looks like it would be heavy, but I'm okay with that. It's easily maneuverable. The pump is broken in a little bit, so it's a little more smoother. It does chafe. It does scratch the sides a little bit, which, that's okay. It's going to get beat up a little bit, and again, I may mess with all this stuff too, just to add to the look of it, because I'm nuts and that's what I like to do. It keeps me busy. Speed loaders, especially with the pistols, these things will be your best friend, because the little mags, this one's already full, sweet. So you pull back, the little lip here clips in, and then the hole is exposed, and then if you're doing it one by one, it's a pain in the ass. You're going to drop them all over the floor. Speed loader, you just kind of, and it drops them down, fills it up, you're good to go. And it holds, I think, 90 to 100 rounds. It says 90, but it fills the cap. Does it say? It says 90 here, but you can get extra in here. A must if you're doing Airsoft. Like I said, drone stuff. I got a couple songs I downloaded. Let me sit back down. A couple songs that I've downloaded. A couple little projects I'm working on. I got a couple challenges I think I want to throw out soon. Keep things moving with keep pushing you guys to try different styles of flight. I want to challenge myself a little bit. I noticed the other day, I got to put some glue on here. These things just not hold up at all, especially in the cold, and it's been glued a couple times, so I'll probably get it one more time, see how long that lasts, and go from there. Tiny Whoop. Tiny Whoop is not dead. Tiny Whoop is still here. It is definitely that season with the cold. So I got him in there. I've been practicing around the house, chasing around my little one yesterday with it. Just getting some stick time in, and I'm going to set up a course. I got a couple buddies that have them, so try to get that going. Let's see here. Shout to Battleground Cigars, Enfield Valley Tobacconist. I was going to have a cigar last night, but I didn't. You can find them online if you're a cigar smoker. I got the Derby here, which is one of my favorite cigars, and my go-to cigar right now. If I can hold anything, give me a second here. From CLE, this is called the Azabachi. It is a box press style cigar. It's a work of art for a cigar. Well made. About a 2-hour burn if you're into something that's a little bit bolder. Definitely not a first time cigar style. And these come right from them. They made them. They're kind of baby, mixing with the flavors and the whiskey and whatnot. Awesome cigars. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak out today and fly, I think. We'll see. I don't know what's open. We gotta do some food shopping and whatnot. Sandy K, Happy New Year. I appreciate everything you've done. Almost there. I'm about 80 or so away from 1K. That is my goal. Got to get there so I can do some live streaming. So that way when I'm flying, I can put this in front of the screen like a lot of guys do, and you can see me fly right off the rip. I think that'd be fun. My wife would have to help me so she can monitor chat comments and stuff like that so I can talk back with you guys. That might be a neat thing. So it'd be like a, hey, come fly with me mentality, and then, you know, hey, shoot that gap, or something like that. I think that'd be fun. But on that note, I am going to get some coffee and hopefully get the grocery shopping soon. I hope you guys have a blessed, awesome beginning of your new year, a safe one. I hope you started off right and didn't get all smashed and stupid. That way you can start your new year off right with a level head. Let's get this world moving in the right direction. Stay positive. Let's help one another. As I always say, you know, I'm here for you guys. So if there's questions with the quads, airsoft, whatever it is, even just somebody to talk to help you out, I am here. Keep me in mind. Let's keep talking. Let's keep moving. Let's get to that 1K. I appreciate y'all. Explicit out.